Okay, so we're going to be redoing our bathtub today. Alright, so basically the first thing you want to do is to help glues and paints to stick to porcelain, this small bathtub, is you're going to want to sand it. So basically I got here the 10, went down to Home Depot and got the 10X sandpaper. Lasts 10 times longer, and this is the 220 grit. That basically means this is a fine grit right here. This is just basically to put little scratches in the porcelain so it sticks better. Before that, you want to wash off all the soap and skin flakes and everything out of it. That way you can come in here and do it all over again. But for me, it was sanding. This is 220. I'm going to put scratches into the porcelain. That way you can get a better grip. Now, you can use a rougher sandpaper for this. I'm just using 220 since I'm going to get a kind of a little bit of a scratch in it. I don't know if the camera can pick up the scratches I'm putting in the porcelain or not. When I'm done, I'll let the camera person get in here. Okay. You see right here? That's all the porcelain and the enamel that we put on it, pulled up by the sandpaper. So that's after we swap sandpapers. Now we're doing the whole bathtub. Because when I'm doing the whole bathtub, I'm going to get rid of this stuff here. Right here, this rundown right here from the previous time. That, the camera's in here, get a closer look at it. See that? See this rundown right here? That's not going to look pretty, so. I recommend using an orbital sander for this myself.
What is it?
I don't have no little thing.
You got one of those thingies, a triangle thing.
That's not an orbital. Now, the normal circumstance is a rougher sandpaper, and then a medium sandpaper, and then a lower sandpaper would be ideal for this. That way you get it out. But I'm just trying to get it to look a little neater. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit.
It won't matter, it won't show anyway.
That's better. Okay, now over here, we got this here like weird wavy thing going on here. So I want to go over that with the sandpaper too. So I'll get to my next sheet. You just want to kind of get it so that way when you're done everything, it's going to look all nice. Okay. That's much better. It's not so rough. Okay. Now let's check around up on the side here for anything that's, you don't really want.
That's
here.
smooth. That's just painful.
Okay, that's one right here. Okay, that's taken care of. Let's check the outside. That's not too bad. What's this? That's smooth.
Hair dye.
That's smooth. That's somebody that dyed their hair and didn't wash it up right away. Just so y'all know, when you'll dye y'all's hair, if you don't get it up right away, this stuff gets into your color of your bathtub. Okay, now that I sanded out all that stuff,
Now it's on to my turn.
okay, I will quickly dry my hands. Okay, that's the tub sanded out. These are no longer useful. This will be next, okay? This was a pack of 4 sheets. That's all I need for the bath of my size.
Now I'm going to show you what to do next after.
Ooh, sandpaper. Look at it. Ooh.
Are you playing with sandpaper?
Yes.
Okay. Now, for the next. Now we're going to use what's called denatured alcohol and paper towels. Okay? Now, because sandpaper leaves a great residue behind that you can't see but you can feel, you have to open this and get it all up.
I want to show you all a neat way to get this out. If I can find it. Alright, this will do. Okay.
When we're done the actual tub later on, you're going to see what we're going to repaint our tiles.
Because we're going to probably use this entire bottle, I'm just,
We don't know that. I don't think so.
well, I would.
I'm gonna,
There we go. Guess Mom forgot that those are shoved in there.
okay. What you're going to do with you're going to take paper towels. Okay. And you're going to use the denatured alcohol. And you're going to wet your paper towels. Okay, the paper towel is wet, okay? Then we're going to rub over the entire bathtub, getting up any residue. See? First
Sorry,
thing-
our bathtub is kind of small. Ours is kind of small, so
We're going to take
try to get the wide angles.
and go over the entire inside of your tub.
And outside.
Well, you do your inside first.
Mm-hmm. That's
You
current
see?
target works at.
There's something in the denatured alcohol what has the residue from the sanding cling to it. And you don't want it in your washing machine, so my suggestion is to use
Disposable paper towels.
paper towels for the sake of your washing machine. Wipe over the entire part. It's going to pick up all the residue. Do your prep work.
Any quality job, the prep work takes the longest.
As you're getting all the sand and stuff up, you're gonna see it. Okay, I've done the inside with the denatured alcohol. Now, I'm gonna take a total dry paper towel. Now I'm gonna wipe off the denatured alcohol. I know you're gonna complain, I'm using so many paper towels. And yes, you're using a lot of paper towels. But you don't want this stuff down your tub. And oh, by the way, your water should already be cut off. I just felt the drip. Okay, now I'm gonna get the outside.
Don't worry about the outside for now.
Okay. He hasn't sanded the outside, so. Okay, then I'm done my part. And I'm gonna immediately go and shut that bathtub water. From this point on, you want your tub dry. And you don't want anybody Dave, I can't turn it on. I think you glued them too tight.
No, I didn't. The cutoff valves are just hard to work. The area might have been turning them backwards.
I'm not gonna break them, so. Okay, see, now you can see your tub. You can just shut off the water in the bathroom if you want. They can use the sink. Go shut the water off in the bathroom.
I got it. It's off.
Okay.
The edge of this valve's hard to get to.
Now, you see how beautiful that is? Okay, the outside we haven't done yet.
That comes later.
Okay, now the next is up to David. Now I'm gonna put the denatured alcohol in here. The denatured alcohol is the best to get rid of pick up sawdust. Whether it's porcelain or dirt, it's just the best. And use paper towels, save on your bath, save on the life of your washer. Now, as you can see, how beautiful it looks. Okay, now, David's on the next part.
Alright, you don't want to cover your drain up, so basically what I'm going to do here is I'm getting it lined up to figure out where I have to modify this set, because we got the maximum length one, so guys, basically got to cut it along here.
And that means he's got to do some measuring and use a pencil line across there and cut it. So we're going to be back after he's got a measuring line, and we'll show you how to cut it. We'll just stay right here so you can see the whole process. He cleared the kitchen table off. Where do you want to work? You need a tape measure. And
Okay. Need a straight edge. Need something straight. I'll use this. With a straight, you know it works.
you should have got it on the garage. Our straight edge, our T out of the garage. You know what's in the garage.
Yeah, no, but
You don't feel like getting it?
nope.
You're supposed
Well,
to use
that was fantastic.
a pencil.
No, this pen's dead. I grabbed a dead pen. Be right back.
Okay, this is the inside, which is our new bottom tub liner.
I got knives, I got swords, but I have to go into my room for a flipping pen.
This is called the tub liner. It'll also prevent people from slipping in the tub.
Okay. Now you probably notice.
You can use a pencil too with
You
that.
probably notice I'm cutting on the side you're going to be standing on, but that's because the side I'm going to be gluing on, I don't want to put the pen on. Okay. Oh, I got these scissors from Lowe's. Well, that's fantastic. I don't cut it hard enough. Okay. These are hobby scissors.
I don't know why you didn't get our snippers. I could cut that way easier.
The cardboard cutters or the aluminum cutters?
The ones that'll cut your lid off if you're not careful. Metal snippers. I would cut anything.
You're really big. This thing's really stiff.
But he's getting it.
All right, enough of these games.
David, put the top back on the scissors.
Enough of these games. Right back in a few minutes.
Okay, this is our tub liner, and it's going to cover the majority of the tub, and it's got a rough texture to it. And that's to prevent humans from slipping. And I bought that from Lowe's. With free shipping. I paid for shipping. I can't remember, but I got it from Lowe's. And it was delivered via FedEx. Now I could have took this to my office and just used a paper cutter and snipped it. Tell people what you're using.
Oh, I'm using my Boss Stitch razor knife. I'm trying to. Dang.
David, you're gonna cut yourself.
No, I won't.
You need scissors.
Dang. Well made.
Duh.
I never thought any would beat that thing. Alright.
Want me to cut it?
That was a sheetrock razor blade knife.
Those are metal snippers. You shouldn't cut towards yourself. Let me cut it, David.
Just trying to get it in, get to in there.
There you go.
This thing is beating out two heavy duty pair of scissors, hobby scissors, a sheetrock razor blade made by Cobalt. That's crazy.
Now, you have to sand this and that so nobody gets hurt.
Okay. Now I'm going to get the last piece of sandpaper that I saved, which is this one and this one.
We got sandpaper that came with it.
Okay. Now, when you're sanding, traditionally you have three different grits handy.
You got to sand the edge of that and that. You said you were going to use
You
that.
got this heavy. You got a heavy coarse grit, and then you got a fine grit. I was using the fine grit in the bathtub because I don't think I'll have to use the coarse one. Okay. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it back. I'm going to sand like this.
This is important so nobody gets hurt. If you're not going to use that, why did you cut it off?
I cut it off that way I don't cover the drain. Okay.
You could have just drilled a hole.
Now, I got off the loose bits, and I'm going to go get one more thing. Don't start sanding. When I got my file.
I should have just bought a shorter one.
Yeah, but they don't make it exactly this much shorter. Now what I'm doing here is I'm filing off to get a kind of a curve here. See how that looks.
I thought you were going to put that on the side, David.
I was going about it. I'm not going to do it now since we got that paint. don't have to. Okay, now that that's done, flip it over. Now this is the side that the glue is going on.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure the rough edges are supposed to be up? Shouldn't the rough edges
The rough
be down?
edge is grip. It's an anti-slip grip pattern.
Okay.
This is the side that's getting the glue. All I have to do is look at grip tape, realize which side's getting the glue.
I should think it'd be the other side.
Nope.
Why do you?
Okay, now that I've got the scratches in this, I'm gonna go back to the. I'm gonna bring.
No, you're not putting that in the tub. Here.
Now I got one more thing to do before we do the next thing.
You gotta do you gotta get the sawdust off.
I gotta take this high grip sheet and where that's going to go, run over this because this is what came with it. You're supposed to use this on both. And then one final clean up and then the glue. This is leaves no chance. You want to make sure it sticks. The glue sticks to everything. They should have put a bigger piece of sandpaper.
And then after you've done that, I gotta do the de-alcoholing and wiping of both of
Another
them.
reason I'm doing this is little bits of dust, dirt, whatever it might have got in there. All right, that's it.
Now it's my turn to do the alcohol. Because sandpaper leaves a residue. Now I'm using the denatured alcohol in this. It's best to do it in both because sandpaper leaves a residue. Okay. Now I've done that. Now I'm going to go do the same thing to the bottom of the tub, what David just sandpapered. Okay, throw it right away. Make sure you use paper towels. Save on your wash. Okay, now I'm done with my part. Put the lid on. Make sure you clean up after yourself. You know I do. Okay, there.
Okay, now let's put that pad down.
Remember, don't cut it too wide.
I don't know if it's got the little membrane on the inside or not. We'll find out in a minute. Some of these do and some of these don't. It does.
Shouldn't you be doing that in the bathroom?
Nope, got a counter in here. Not big enough.
What he's doing right now. Yeah, it just stopped for some reason. And we continue on. Well, it says there's an energy saver on this one. It shouldn't be.
It's maximum file size it can handle. That's all. Max it out, it just saves the video file.
He's going to use that entire tube on the bottom. He bought another one that we didn't even need, which we'll take back for a refund.
I think it just broke my caulk gun even. It just broke the caulk gun.
Well, you got plenty of... No, it's not. It's just empty. You didn't even need the other tube, David. That's empty. Just put it in the trash. Why are you putting more on there? There's tons on there.
Come on.
My son believes in overkill.
Anything worth doing is worth overdoing. Mick Jagger.
Because he's got plenty of glue on that.
Remember, this adhesive is also a water seal as well.
Yeah. My God.
I used 2 tubes on that countertop right there for crying out loud.
All this will spread out when he puts it down there. So he's gonna have to spread it all. Rubbing it up.
Okay, that's ready to go down.
Okay, this is day 1 of the bathtub renovation. Now that you should not do it because you're dirtying it.
Yeah, but I need to get a glue stick down. And of course, I can't use a rolling pin. All right, that ought to hold it. And then
Here.
Once it dries, we'll wash it.
I'll be right there.
So we're gonna have anyhow more prep since we're gonna be painting next.
He's supposed to take with this, and any excess glue that sticks off, he's gonna go around and wipe it up. And my hands would get some of that glue on there. Which is part of the prep work. I got some silicone on my fingers. Okay, you take this like this. What you're supposed to do
when I was stomping on it, what I was doing was squeezing down the silicone and the glue to get it to be have no gaps within it, because if you have any gaps in there, what will happen is from people showering will result in condensation and moisture developing within the glue, causing it to moisten and crack.
that's what you're supposed. That's the correct way you're supposed to do it. But take a piece of paper towel to throw out next, and wipe along the edge like this.
See, this is a perfect example right here.
And throw out your paper towel.
See here, what I'm doing is I'm pushing it down, and that's mushing out the silicone, which is ironically an ideal water barrier. That's why I added the silicone to the edge. The silicone is more resistant to moisture. I've started using it for all major caulk applications, in fact.
You have to make sure you do tons of rubbing and rolling
So I have to trim that back somehow.
to spread that out.
All right, now we gotta wait for it to dry.
You see? Now, wait to dry 24 to 48 hours. To be sure, you're not going to be able to lift it up to check it. So you can't be able to use your bathroom. So if you have a second bathroom, just use that. Or if you have, like, we have my mother's I can shower at, we can go over there and everything. But now, this sits there and you don't touch it. You just leave it there. It's got to cure, it's got to set, and it's got to heal. You do it too soon, and it's just going to come up. So from this point on, leave it alone.
All right, these here are safety treads. Got them from Lowe's. We were going to do something different. We decided to go with these because, well, they're safety treads and they're intended for bathtubs. So basically, all you have to do is when you want to make sure you got no dust, no dirt, no residue, no soap scum on the bottom of your tub. It's all got to be nice and clean and whatnot, because any dust in there will result in these not sticking properly, and then you just basically peel them. You just stick them down. Just stick them on down, down, down.
Put another one there over the brown spots. You should overlap them.
I wanted to go all the way around with them. Let me get kind of an idea what we'll be doing. Then I don't know how far these going to go.
You got some brown areas not covered.
I didn't really want, I wanted the longer ones made by mowing, but they didn't quite, have them. So we ended up going with these here. But this pack's already half empty.
You didn't finish that side.
Actually, I'm going to do this entire pack all the way to...
See, you got a brown spot there.
I know I just got a brown spot there, just hold on. Like I said, I'm going to go all the way around so you can see how far one pack goes. Mowing makes this really like long version of these, which is thicker. But these are the shorter ones. I wish Home Depot had the longer mowing ones. We'll probably eventually just get the longer ones for mowing off of Amazon when we can. That way you can put really long strips on both sides of it. I think that'll look a lot better.
Just to run your fingers firmly over the entire strip after you pushed it down there.
Okay, this pack's down. Now I'm gonna firmly press these down. Okay, that's...
Cover up the rest of the brown.
That's one pack, and...
Allow adhesive to bond for 24 hours before using tub.
And these just accidentally popped up. Okay. Alright.
Well, we know tomorrow the tub will be usable. Perfect.
Alright. I've just now emptied this pack and that thickened it up.
Still got a spot brown spot right there.
Okay.
And there.
Two of them thickens it up to the same height as the pack we got.
See right there and there. And then you got some over on this other side.
Alright, now at this point I'm just going for getting the same height as the pad we just put down. That way it's...
You should cover up the brown, Dave.
Listen, these are grip strips, and trust me, it'll be fun.
You got way too much brown showing. So. There we go. And then that other spot there, and then get them over here before we run out. If we got to get
I
them over,
know,
we will.
I know how much comes in a pack, so I know I've got the pattern in my head, okay?
Yeah, but you're not covering up all the brown. There we go.
I'm not saying much at this point because I'm just kind of trying to finish up. And now it should be smooth from the sides to the top of the mat, making a nice smooth bottom, because that mat was quite a bit thicker than I thought it was.
There you have it. So now we've taken care of our old tub problem. And essentially, wait 24 hours for this adhesive to dry and tub is usable. Thank you for watching. Oh, my son's gonna finish up.
A little something to make sure it's stuck all the way down. Trying to push all the air out from them. That when you run the water on them, the water won't slip up underneath, causing them to come up. There's one spot right there that was coming up already.
Uh-oh.
Didn't you clean here?
Yes.
Well, explain that to me.
I wiped it up. I used that non-abrasive stuff they told me to, then I wiped. We gotta go get another package.
You didn't clean here good enough, but hold up, I might be able to get them to stick. They saw some adhesive left on them.
I thought I got everywhere. You saw me wipe everywhere.
Listen, that's why a lot of people put bad reviews on these things. They don't do this. They don't take the time to tap them down with something to get all the air squeezed out from them, and then they don't clean the bottom of their tub good enough. They're actually good products. These have been used in hotels, and in some states it's required to have grip strips for senior citizens' tubs.
I don't think we have any super glue.
I think I've been out for a long time now.
Because you don't keep any.
Because it doesn't keep. Dries out.
I'm recording for coming up.
Talk to you. Okay, welcome back. So, what just started happening earlier was there was dust still in the tub, and that compromised the sticking of what I was putting down. So what I'm doing is I went and broke out some Scotch tape to essentially use it to get up any remaining dust. I recommend using packaging tape instead because it's wider. So this is what I had handy. Now, right now I've got the camera on a tripod because, well, I got sick of going out so much and I wanted to get this done. Alright, so now I'm going to finish up this row here. I've also cleaned it up some more too. So hopefully we'll get some perfect sticking action. Sticking action! Look at this stuff stick! Whoa! Oh my goodness! Yeah, for those of you who don't know, tape is a great way to get up little itty bitty dust. Also, it's a good way to get Velcro clean too. I got a Velcro wallet, so I might show that how tape gets stuff out of Velcro. Hopefully you're getting a much better view this time. I really wanted to try the tripod in here because unfortunately my bathroom is kind of small for video photography action. Alright, so here we go. Finishing up. We got 2 more packages too. What I'm essentially trying to do is get kind of a transition from the lower side of the tub to the higher side of our new grip tape. There we go. Well, hopefully it looks good. If it don't look good, we got a problem here. Okay. Yep. It's on camera. Alright. It's a lot harder than you think commentating when you're actually doing the action, because you gotta think of interesting stuff to say. My goodness. Me. It's not that easy. Okay. Come on, David, you gotta do better in the action department. Oh, I'm trying, man, I'm trying. Seasparkles Corner, just a little bit of silly with a little bit of serious and trying to make you laugh and have fun too. I'm going to open this in frame. Yeah, this here's the package. This here's me opening the package. Alright. Alright. I got some stuff on here. You see, what happens is that when in between working on stuff, you might not like to hear this, but I'm going to tell you anyhow. What happens is that you being inside, your body is releasing dust particles and going in and out, allowing dust and stuff to get in there. So you just gotta kind of clean up in between, you know, working on it. Because if you don't, well, especially when you're sticking stuff down, the dust just ain't gonna let it stick, man. You gotta, you gotta get the stuff to stick to it. That's why when you're doing stuff, when you're, gluing down, you gotta kind of ease your movement so you don't shake your body too much to help prevent the dust and stuff from coming off of you and getting onto your work surface. And if you're running a YouTube show, get yourself a tripod. Because then you get your camera up closer to the work surface without having a person there. Especially when you're working in a bathtub. Because I want you to see what I'm doing. Alright. About done. I was thinking of pulling a vacuum in here to get the dust up, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to do my Velcro trick. Okay. Now, I don't know if anybody's, wanna okay, this here's the other end, which is, in my opinion, another important area of comfort. That's all the tape I've so far used. Alright, here we go, getting up some more of the stuff you don't want. Okay, got some good sticking action there. Wow, that's a good one. You even pulled up some of the plastic it's attached to. Alright. 4 left to do. trying to do here is I'm trying to kind of work the curvature of the bathtub into the grip strips pattern. That way it looks nice. Okay. Alright. That's pretty good. Okay. That's it. There you have it. I think it looks pretty good myself. All right.